This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, last class I was showing you junction object, right? What is a junction object? In realistic, in Salesforce, there is no such relationship called as junction. Physically, that doesn't exist. We have to virtually create it. To create virtually, we need an object, a table between two tables. Whichever two tables we want to connect a relationship, we cannot connect those tables directly. We need an invisible table which is not visible to anyone, and that table is called as junction table. All the relationship will be via this table. Through this table, we'll be connecting those. Right? Now, let us do the same requirement in practical and see. Assuming that in our hospital, there is an opening. These are the three openings available: surgeon, hospital supervisor, and hospital manager. And let's assume that these are the 5 applicants we have. So let us go ahead and put this in a practical shape. So I say login with a different user, rupam@of109.com, password crm1234 hash. Right? I log into my environment. First, I have to create applicant. Second, I'll create job. Both applicant and job, I will connect to tab so that it is visible in the front end. Then finally, I will create a junction object, which I will not connect to the tab because I don't want it to be visible to the end user. So let's do that. So I go to my objects and fields. I click on object manager, right? I click on create custom object. As usual, you know this. We have been creating patient, we created payment and fees, we created operation. So by now, this is a common step. I create something called as applicant, applicant. The plural name would be applicants, right? By default, system is creating a field called as applicant name. Fine, I don't need an auto numbering here, right? If you want, after the object is created, you can click on fields and relationship, you can click on auto number, and you can generate an applicant ID or something. So for the moment, I say allow reports, everything, right? Allow search, add, I click everything and I click on save. System has just created a table. After a table creation, front end visibility tab wizard comes in. I select whichever color you like, inky, pinky, ponky, father has a donkey. It stops here. Click next, right? Available for which profile? All the profile. Click next. Available for which solution? Only for hospital management, right? Oh, wrong solution I've clicked. Hospital management. Hospital management. I click save, right? One table got created at the backend with one field called as applicant name. This table is now visible in the front end. Perfectly fine. Once again, I go to the object manager. I click on create custom object. I click on, I say jobs or openings. Okay, jobs. Job, jobs, right? Job name. Yep. Sorry. That's okay, no? It's a label only, no? It's a label. Job, jobs, that's okay, fine. It's a label. It's not making any difference anywhere. So job name. Do you want to allow reporting on this table? Yes. Activities on this table? Yes. Do you want to track field history? Yes. Do you want to talk about these records in the charter? Yes. Do you want to allow search? Yes. Do you want to allow notes and attachment? Yes. Do you want to make it visible in the front end? Yes. Save. Once again, the visibility of the front end tab wizard comes in. Once again, I will select Inky Pinky Ponky. Father has a donkey. It stopped there. Click next. Randomly, I picked up. In real time, you'll not pick randomly. You'll pick the relevant icon. Applicant means it should like a person icon. Don't take computer icon, right? So now I scroll down. I click next. Available for which solution? I will say it's available only for hospital management. Where is that? Here. I click on save. Perfect. We have created two tables, right? If you go next time, I right click, I click on new tab. Let me see how does it looks at the end user screen. I click on setup. I click on view all, right? If I go to hospital management, I would be able to see a solution coming up called as applicant and job. Perfect. This is the place where we will register all the new applicants. This is the place where we will go ahead and create jobs, which we'll do it. Now, I want one applicant can apply multiple jobs. One jobs can be applied by multiple applicants. So hence it is a N is to N relationship, end to end. End to end is not possible with direct connecting a job with an applicant or an applicant with a job. We need a intermediate table called as junction table. So once again, I go to setup. I click on create object manager. I click on create custom object. What is that name? I will give that object name anything. Application number. Application. The object name is application. Applications. Scrolling down. Anyhow, this object is not visible, so I don't care how it looks. It will not be application name. I will say application number. And always remember that in Junction, we create auto number. We create auto number so that it generates automatically. As this table is not visible, we will not be able to enter the data. Hence, if you take a text field, then you have to enter the data, right? And this object is not visible, I told you. So recommended field is always auto numbering. I will change it to auto number. What is that? I want a number to be generated, right? 0000. The first number will be 0001, right? Do you want to allow reports? Okay, let's activate any activities. Anyhow, we can't see it in the front end, so there is no meaning activating any activities. Track field history, no, because we are not entering anything. System is auto generating. Allow to talk in chatter. First of all, adi visible gadu. What you will talk in chatter, right? Allow sharing, right? No. Allow bulk API. Will you upload something bulk in this? No. Allow live streaming? No. Most of them things are no only here, because this object is not visible in the front end. The work of this object is only to connect two routes. That's it, nothing else. Scroll down. Do you want to allow search? No. Do you want to add nodes and attachment? No. Do you want to launch a tab wizard? Absolutely not, because I don't want this to be visible in the front end. So I've unchecked everything, just creating a sample table. I click on save. An object got created. No tab, no visibility. Now I click on fields and relationship. Where am I? I'm in the junction object called as application. This is where am I standing. I click on new, right? And this time I will take master detail. Why master detail? I'll give an explanation. Why not lookup? In junction relationship, we always create master detail. Always, we never take lookup. Why? The reason is that whenever you delete the parent, child will be deleted. Suppose you have an applicant. An applicant wants to delete. If you take a lookup relationship, if an applicant is deleted, that number will be remaining there. It will not get automatically deleted, right? But if you take a master detail, as soon as you delete the applicant, the number will get deleted. That means you don't need to do cleansing or cleaning if this table is not required. Otherwise, if you take a lookup relationship, after a period of 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, there will be a lot of unnecessary data in the table which has no link. Getting it? Because you can't see this table. Somebody has to see this table backend. Nobody will be seeing this table. This table will be full of junk data and occupying full space. To avoid that space mechanism, we would be always using master detail relationship. If you delete the visible front-end data, immediately the back-end data is deleted. Because if you see the diagram here, applicant to application. If I take lookup, what will happen? If I delete Ravi, will this Ravi has how many application number? 101, 102. If you take a lookup, what will happen? Ravi will be deleted, but not 101, not 102. Right? Like this, after 10 years, you will find so many numbers here which has no relevance. Or let's say that we deleted this job. Now, 101 will be just hanging. See that 101, neither Ravi is there, neither Sarjan is there. So, whom this is linking? No one. This side deleted, this side deleted. The data 101 will remain in the table. Like this, all unwanted data will be there in your table. That is the reason we don't take lookup. We take what? Master detail. This is the only place where we take mandate master detail. Other places I told you 99% you will use lookup in the real time. Right? Only this is one of the scenario. If somebody asks, tell me in a real time, where do you use master detail for sure? Answer is whenever you want many to many relationship, it is mandate that the junction object should have a master detail relationship. Why? Because if you delete Ravi, immediately 101 will be deleted. So auto cleansing, auto cleaning of data is happening. Got it, everyone? Otherwise, that 101 will remain there. Like this, there could be a lot of data which will be lying in your database where you don't know what that data is. The 101 is a job or a applicant. Not because neither the applicant is there, neither the job is there. Right? So we take always this relationship. Wait, no, I cannot draw. Insert shapes, shape arrow, turn it back like this, Control C, come to the paint, paste, perfect. Appu, okay, okay, anyhow, see, applicant to this, applicant to application number always should be master detailed. Same way, right? That side also you should create a master detail. Here also you should have MD. Both the side we should create MD, because if you delete Surgeon, immediately the application number, all the corresponding application number will be deleted. If you delete applicants, all the corresponding application number will be deleted. So that my invisible object is cleaned always, right? I will not have unwanted data in this table. Always the table will contain responsible and available data which is used. Clear, everyone? So that's exactly what I'm trying to do now. I click master detail. Where am I? I'm in application. Wherever I am, that becomes a child. Click next. Wherever I'm connecting, that becomes the parent. So parent is applicant. Click next, right? Click next, click next, click next, click save and new. Second time, again I will take master detail. Click next. This time I will connect to job. So who is the master? Job. Who is the master? Applicant, right? Next, 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 save. Over. That's it. But I will click on new. You see that the master detail got disabled. Why? Because for an object you can create only 2 master details. See, it's not allowing you to create any more master detail. You can have only 2 master detail per object. Already 2 parents, applicant and job, is controlling the invisible application number table. Yeah, over. My relationship is over. Yes, done. That's it. So simple. Yes, is it? Go ahead and check it out. Now I will create applicant. How many applicants are there? 5. Name Ram. 7 new. Name Rahim. Name, right? 7 new, right? Ramesh. 7 new. Name Daniel. Daniel. 7 new. Name John. John. Save. How many applicants are there? Let's go ahead and see. 5 applicants. Now I go to the job. Let's create a job. New. What is the job name? Hospital Hospital Manager. 7 new. Next, senior, right? Surgeon, surgeon cardiology, right? 7 new. One more, hospital supervisor. Hospital supervisor. Save. Now you see that applicants 5, jobs 3. Neither job will increase, neither applicant will increase. Both will remain static. Both will remain fixed. But whenever you come to the payment, patient and payment, it's not like that. Whenever you are creating a new new payment, the payment keeps on increasing. This is not fixed. When you come to the payment versus operation, operation keeps on increasing. One record, one remains static and other keep on increasing. But in this case, both are static. This and this, neither this will increase, neither this will increase. But I should be able to link now, right, applicants to the job. What I will do, I will open John. As per my diagram, let us see. John wants to apply for, let's see the first diagram, senior surgeon and hospital manager. Let's go ahead and do with John. John, I go to the related. I click on new application, right? Which job he wants to enter? He wants to apply for hospital manager, right? 7 new. One more. He wants to apply for what? Hospital supervisor. Save. 2 jobs he has applied. Go and see. Job is still 3. Go and see the applicant. It's still 5. Nothing is increasing anywhere. Where the increasing is happening? In that invisible table, which is not visible anywhere. Without that table visibility, one applicant can apply for multiple jobs. Now, let's open the next one, Daniel. Let's see as per the diagram. Daniel wants to apply only for one, senior surgeon. So let's do that. Related, new job, senior surgeon. Here it is. Save. Done. Next, what is the applicant? Ramesh. Let us see the diagram. Ramesh is there, not there. So let's take, let me see. Okay, Ram is there. So we'll take Ram as Ramesh. Okay, Ramesh, RAM, right? He wants to apply for senior surgeon, hospital supervisor, right? So let's go ahead. Related, right? New. What is that? Senior surgeon and hospital supervisor. Next applicant, right? Over. Next, who is next? Daniel. Completed. So Rahim, let's open Rahim. Let's see, as per our diagram, Rahim wants to apply for all the three. Green, all the three. Let's go ahead. Click on related. Click on new. Right? Rahim, hospital supervisor, 7 new. Hospital surgeon, 7 new. Next, hospital manager, save. See, he applied for all the three jobs. Next, the last one as per our diagram is what? No, not as per diagram, as per our here. Who is there? All are done. Let me open in John and see. John is also done. Right? Ramesh is done. Ram is done. Oh, Ram is there. Now, Ram, with whom we should link? Here with Ravi will link. So he wants to apply for 2, senior surgeon and hospital manager. So let's go ahead. Right? Senior surgeon, save, and right, new. He wants to apply for hospital supervisor, right? Perfect. See, everybody is able to apply all the jobs. Many to many. One applicant can apply many jobs. One job can be applied by many applicants. But here in this case, this is not. One patient can have multiple receipt number. One receipt number cannot have multiple patient. One receipt number can have only one patient. Able to understand the difference? One receipt can have multiple operation, but one operation cannot have multiple payments. It can have only one receipt, one payment. But here, one applicant can apply multiple jobs. One job can be there. In other places I was using cannot. Now I'm saying can be applied by multiple applicants. See the difference between the relationship we created? Same master detail, but whenever you join 2 master detail, you get many to many. Whenever you join 2 lookups, you get many to many. Able to understand? 2 lookups, we get many to many. This is how the relationship work. Clear? Now let's assume that, right, we decided to withdraw this hospital supervisor job. How many people applied? If I go here, I'll be able to see these many people applied. Now here, it's only showing what? That auto number. It is not showing me the name. How will I bring the name here is a question. Similarly, when you go to the patient, when you open a patient Indra, when you go to the related, in this you see only receipt numbers. I want to see amount. I want to see cash or card or these things. How can I populate this is a question. Same thing, right? So to do that, what you have to do? You have to go to your, right, respective page layout. So I go to the object. I want, let's say, applicant. I open the applicant, go to the page layout, open the page layout, look for related list because we are going to related. Once the page layout comes, we will go for a related list. Online, can you hear me? Is it clear? Yes, online guys. Able to hear me online guys?
Yes, Rupam.
Yes,
Yes,
Rupam.
Okay, that's good. Right. Now you see that inky pinky ponky color, this blue, from where it came? Because while selecting, I selected blue, green randomly. These colors are those. Now click on related list. What is the related list here? Right. Where we are? We are in application. Why are we in application? We don't need application. We have to be in applicant. I click on applicant, page layout. I open applicant page layout. In that, when I go to the related, I'll be able to see jobs. Here, applications. Here I will say this small icon. I'll click on this icon. This icon. I will click on it. And I can select the columns that I want. Application number, job name, right? That's it. For here 2 is enough. Okay. Over. Same thing I will also do for job. I want to know there's a job called as hospital management. How many people applied? Who are the people who applied for that? For that, I have to go to setup, object manager. I have to look for, right, job table. I'm scrolling down. Here is a job table. I will click on layout. I will click on job layout. I will click on related list. Once it comes, right, I'm able to see here also application S. I click on this one and I select applicant name. In job, I'm selecting applicant name. In applicant, I'm saying job name. I click on OK. Next time when you come, you open an applicant called Ram. Click on related. You can see that. Refresh. Did you save it? Save. Next time when you come and click on related, right, refresh, right, you should be able to see the changes. It will take time. Here in front of it, I'll be able to see job name. Clear now what I'm saying? Wait, it will come. Same way when I go to the jobs, when I open a hospital supervisor, I click on related. See, it's coming up. Total 4 people applied for this job called as hospital supervisor. Who are those 4? These are those 4. Next, I open senior surgeon. How many people applied? 4. I open hospital supervisor. How many people applied? 2. Only 2 applied, it seems. Rahim and John. Able to understand? Same way when I go to the applicant, I open an applicant, click on related. Here I should be able to see. Takes time. Come. I didn't save
You're
it.
not saved. No, you're not saved in applicant.
I just came out. Oh, such a waste fellow. Right? Okay. So you got it, right? Same way, right? Just to give you an extra one, right? Same way in patient, open for the patient object. Patient, right? Click on page layout. Which page? Click on walk-in page layout. Click on related, scroll down, click on related. There you'll be able to see fees and payment. Click on this. What you are only able to see receipt number. Now I will say show me the amount, right? Show me the mode of payment, show me the created date, and click on OK. Click on save. Next time when you go to the patient, you open any patient, you click on related, you will be able to see the complete list. Receipt number 002, amount is this, cash is mode, on which date, right? This is in the patient table, it's giving you a synopsis of payment table, right? Payment is a separate table. Whatever the data is there in the payment table related to this patient is been shown under related. Total 3 payments were made. Now if you sum this up, it will be there in the roll up. Yesterday I was showing you roll up also. Roll up summary. Yes, everyone, right? So now you can see that, right? If I withdraw one job called hospital manager, I go ahead and delete. What will get deleted? Do you think that John and Rahim will get deleted? No. Only John and Rahim will not be deleted because John has applied for some other job also. You are just withdrawing hospital manager. John would have applied for hospital supervisor also. If I delete hospital manager, right? We shouldn't be deleting, right, John completely. So if I go ahead and if I say delete, what will happen? Only the job got deleted. Your applicants are still as it is. If you delete applicant, job will remain as it is. What is getting deleted actually? In the junction. If you're deleting Ravi, corresponding application number is getting deleted. If you're deleting the job, again the corresponding application numbers are getting deleted. At both the time, my list is intact. Multiple. One can connect to a multiple records. Again, that record can reverse connect to a multiple records. Such type of relationships are called as end-to-end, also called as junction relationship. Clear? Anybody has any question, any doubts? Yes. Nothing will happen. It will generate one more application number. Yes. Then we have to write a validation rule. We have to write a validation rule that if once applied, right? Once that job is applied, we should be able to apply for another job. Currently, there is no validation rule. So again, John wants to apply for, or say Ravi wants to apply for senior surgeon. It will generate one more application. After that, again he wants to apply for same senior surgeon. It will generate another application number. Right? Unless until you block it writing a validation. Clear now? Yes, everyone? Anybody has any questions? Any questions? No questions? No questions? Tell me. That's a good question. You can upload with a data load. See, anything you can upload with a data loader, right? But whenever you are uploading a junction data, I will say junction data, then how many tables you have to upload? Tell me, how many uploads will you do? First, you have to upload applicant. Otherwise, first upload job. First job ID will be created, right? With that job ID, can you go ahead and link? Can you go ahead and link the applicants? No. After a job ID is created, what you will do? You will create applicant. Separate. Applicant is there, job is there. Take those IDs. Now you have to create a third upload where in that junction object. Junction object is not visible in front end, but it is accessible through data loader, right? IO, workbench, any tool. You have to create a third sheet where you have to use, right? You have to insert in this object using two IDs, applicant ID, job ID. Whenever you create a record, this auto number will be generated and the link will be established. So you have to do three-step process to upload a data in a junction object. Clear now? Three-step process you have to do. You cannot do it in a one go because first the ID has to be generated. Then only you can go ahead and do that. Perfect? Any other questions?
Rupam?
Junction? No. Junction always take online. Wait, I'm coming. Junction always take two objects. If you want, for example, there is another object here. Then you need one more junction between. You need one more junction. If you want to connect this job to another table called as job description, one job can have multiple description, one description can have multiple jobs. Let's assume. Then the way you created an application here also you have to create one more junction. At any given time, junction will take only two, because I told you in junction object we create master detail. If master detail itself is two, getting it? So always junction object takes two objects only. It doesn't take more than two objects. If you want, you can create a junction from here now. Another junction can be created from here to here, from here to here. You can do that. like this. Like this, you can increase the chain. This side also you can have one more object. You can also have one more object. In between, you need to have one more junction then. Another junction has to be there here. So like this, you can side to side, you can increase, but one junction object cannot take more than 2. That's it. No, you cannot have a duplicate. No, application numbers will not be duplicate, but data can be duplicate, as somebody just called it out. Right? Ravi applied for senior surgeon. Again, if Ravi apply for senior surgeon, right? We are not stopping it. It will generate application number 100. Ravi senior surgeon. Again, Ravi clicks on new and say senior surgeon. Then it will generate a new number called 102. Again, Ravi clicks on senior surgeon. It will generate a new number called 103. That means 3 applications, but all for the surgeon only and all from Ravi only. It can happen. For that, you have to write a validation rule. Right. So you have to write it. You have to write a rule there. Correct. That is the reason we have this formulas. We have a duplicate management where you can, right? We have a programming through which we can stop it. So we have multiple ways to stop the duplicate. But by default, duplicate is allowed. It will not block. Clear? Any other question offline? Yes, online. Tell me.
Rupam, can we change from lookup to master detail relationship?
Can we change?
From lookup relationship to master detail
100%.
relationship.
I told you yesterday, no, I like a girl. If I tell her directly, she will. So what I will do, I will first create a friendship. Hello, hi, but you love give నాకు ఇష్టం లేదు, even I don't like. ఏదో పైన చెప్పాలి ఇట్లా. And then no, let's be friend. Okay, pure friend, no question. And slowly, when time comes, when I'll understand things, slowly, we'll pull. Same thing here. If you remember yesterday, I told you that for creating a master detail relationship, child object should have no records. Suppose if there is a child record exist, how can you create a master detail? So first you will create a lookup, because lookup supports unlinked. Yesterday I was writing lookup supports unlinked. Then slowly, one by one record I will link. When all the records are linked, then I will come to lookup. I will say change type and I will change it to master detail. This is how you change it from lookup to master detail. Right?
Okay, Rupam, thank you.
Master detail to lookup is simple step, because already linked, because master detail cannot be unlinked. Whenever you are converting
even I got the same doubt.
Right? When you are converting a master detail to lookup, it's simple. Right? Because lookup supports linked, unlinked. So hence 100% in master detail will be linked. All will be linked. No child record will be orphan. Right? Hence it's easy to convert a master detail to a lookup. It is hard to convert a lookup to a master detail, because in lookup there can be unlinked records. So first you have to create a lookup, link one record individually using a data loader, pull a report out, whichever records in the child object has no parent, pull a report out, identify the parent, go ahead and perform an upload action using a data loader, so that every record in the child has a parent linked. Once the parent linkage is done, upload is done, pull again a data to check, do you have any records without parent? Do you have any operation without receipt? Check it out. Right? I find 0 data. Now go ahead and convert it to master detail. This is how it works in the real time. Clear now? Yes.
So when I'm practicing, I got an error, so that's why I asked.
Sure. That's good. Any other questions? Right? Next, right on. The next relationship. Hierarchical relationship. hierarchical relationship. Hierarchical relationship. Right? Sorry? I didn't give a definition. Oh, so sad. Junction object, junction relationship. Junction relationship. Right? Connecting one or more object, connecting one or more object, connecting one or more object with 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 many to many relationship, connecting one or more object with many to many relationship, with many to many relationship, with many to many relationship by introducing by introducing intermediate by introducing intermediate invisible object, introducing intermediate invisible object is called junction relationship. Is called junction relationship. Next, properties of junction relationship. Number one, junction relationship supports many to many relationship, N is to N. Junction relationship supports N is to N. First point. Second, junction relationship always uses an invisible junction object. Junction relationship supports N is to N relation, N is to N relationship. Next, junction object always uses invisible junction object. Next, junction object is always connected with master detail relationship. Junction object is always connected with master detail relationship. With master detailed relationship. Next, right? Junction object always supports two objects for a single instance. Junction object always supports two objects for a single instance. Next, junction object should always have auto numbering. Junction object should always have auto numbering. Next, junction objects are always invisible without tab. Junction objects are always invisible without tab. Right? Without tab, TAB. Or perfect. Right? You want to draw this diagram? Not required? Very good. Now write down hierarchical relationship. Hierarchical relationship. After this, we come, don't worry. Right? I'm going in the whichever is most required in the prioritization format. I'm going. Right? Next, write down hierarchical relationship. Right? So self-connection.
Rupam, your voice is very low, Rupam.
Can you hear me now? Is it clear?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay, that's good. So next is hierarchical relationship. That's what I just dictated. Now I'm giving the definition. Self connection of an object within itself. Self connection of an object within itself. Self connection of an object within itself is called hierarchical relationship. Self connection of an object within itself is called hierarchical relationship. First understand. Let's go ahead and see what are the hierarchical relationship we have. Whenever I go to account, do you see hierarchical relationship? Yes or no? Right? For example, right? Government of India is there. This is a record. I create one more new account I'm creating and I'm saying government of, no, I will say Ministry of Finance. Whom this ministry is reporting? Where is that government? Is it in another table? It is in the same table. Connecting the data of one table to the same table is called hierarchy. Earlier, I was connecting two different tables. Patient to payment. Payment to operation. But here, I'm not taking any second table. Connecting within the same table is called hierarchy. See, Ministry of Finance, I'm inserting in which table? Account table. Where I'm looking the data? Again from the account table only. Able to understand? When you are in payment, you are looking the data in another table called patient. But here, I am in account and I'm looking the data in account only. It's the Government of India. This is called hierarchical relationship. I click on save. Able to understand? Like a campaign, like a contact. In contact also it's there. You can create a contact, right? You can, for example, we have created a contact called as, right? Oh, so many contacts are there, right? Let's say contact called as, right? ABCBA. Now I'm creating one more contact new. I'm saying Mr. AA, right? A. This is not a hierarchical. This is a lookup relationship because you're looking in some other table. From contact, you're looking up in account. But if I scroll down, I'll be able to see report to, contact to, again to contact. From contact, I'm looking in, again in contact. I click on save, right? Aadhaar number is required. Save. Able to understand? Same thing you find in campaign. Whenever you do a self lookup within the same table, we call them as hierarchical relationship. Mostly the hierarchical relationships are lookup relationships. We don't create master detailed. If we don't create master detailed within the table, we don't create master detail. We create what? Lookup. We create what? Lookup. Able to understand? Right? It doesn't mean that you cannot create. Mostly we create what? Lookup. One record connected to the same. Because if you delete the parent, then there are 10 childs. All the 10 will be deleted. Oh man. Obviously that is not required, right? If Ministry of, right, Government of India is there, if I delete Government of India, then all Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of HRD, everything will be deleted. That is the reason mostly we create what? Lookup. As soon as you delete the parent, all the child will become independent because no parent on the top, right? That's still fine. The account is there. This is called as self relationship, also called as hierarchical relationship. There is, right, only hierarchical relationship There is no special type called hierarchical relationship. The way there is no special type called junction, there is absolutely no special type called hierarchical. When you go to the object manager, you will not see hierarchical there. You will see what? Master detailed, lookup, and external. You only see 3. Whenever you go to an object manager, whenever you come to the fields and relationship, you click on new. Do you see any relationship called as junction? No, I see only 3 type of relationship: lookup, master detailed, external. Junction and hierarchy are not visible. Junction and hierarchies are not visible. You just need to create lookup, next within the same table. From patient, I'm where? I'm in the patient table. Again, I will connect patient. Again, I will connect patient. Patient back to patient. I'm in patient, back to patient. Such type of relationships are called as hierarchical. Now I go to the previous screen. I will say, okay, anyhow, master detail is gone in the patient, right? Did we create it too? I don't know, right? So this is called lookup. Hierarchical. Whenever you go ahead and connect to the same table, then we call this as hierarchical relationship. Click next. One patient to another patient I'm connecting. So P, patient. I'm in patient, connected to patient. Click next. Click next. Click next. Click next. Click save. Patient to patient. Right? I don't know what is the use, but patient to patient. One patient can be connected to another patient. For example, Saif Ali Khan joined, with that Kareena Kapoor also joined. Now I want to link both. Then this relationship is important. Both are patient, right? So that's how. And then you can give a drop down type of relation, type wife, husband, friend, parent, father. So current Kareena, Saif to Kareena, and then say wife, husband with a drop down. You know how to create a drop down on that. Able to understand? This is called as. So in single word, your complete relationship is only 2: master detailed and lookup. By taking this master detail and lookup, we created junction. By taking this lookup, we created hierarchical, right? So these 2 relationships are not directly available. They are indirect relationships. Clear? Fine. Next time when you go to the patient, it will show you which patient you want to connect. One table to the same table. Done. Next one, external relationship. Right. External relationship. No need properties because they follow the same property of a lookup. Same property as a lookup, same property as a master detail. So I don't need to give a separate property again because table A, table B, lookup. Now table A is also patient, table B is also patient. So the property remains same. Clear? Yes. In doubt? Next, write down. Next one, external relationship. External lookup relationship. External lookup relationship. For an external, you cannot have a master detailed. In Salesforce, there are only 2 relationships, master detail and lookup. By taking this 2 relationship, we keep on playing here and there, and we are giving new names. Somewhere we are giving junction, somewhere we are saying external lookup, external, somewhere we are saying hierarchical. But actually, there is no relationship called as hierarchical, no relationship called as junction. In fact, even though it's here external, there is no relationship called external. Finally, that's a lookup only. Finally, this is a lookup only. See, external lookup relationship. Right? Write down. What is that external lookup relationship? Right? Relationship that allows to link Salesforce object. Relationship that allows relationship that allows sales to link Salesforce object to an external data table, to link an external data table, relationship that allows link of a Salesforce object to an external data table, data in a table, what do we call external data table, outside the Salesforce.com org, outside inquiry starting. Okay, relationship that allows to link Salesforce object to and data in an object stored outside Salesforce org, data stored right outside Salesforce org is called external relationship, external lookup relationship, external lookup relationship. Simple word, right? Forget what you have written, understand. Whenever you want to connect a Salesforce table within Salesforce to an Oracle database, to an SQL database outside the Salesforce.com, we call them as external relationship. Getting it? We call them as external relationship. Now, write down the properties. It's not easy to do that. Right? External properties. Write down. Number one, additional adapter. Additional adapter or a connection manager is required. Additional adapter or a connection manager is required. Additional adapter or a connection manager is required. Right? Okay, let me explain this first. I select my Salesforce, my table is patient. I want to connect this to a table which is not there in Salesforce, but in a Office server, database server. I created a table called as employee. I want to link this employee table to the patient. That employee table is not there in Salesforce. It's where? It's in my Office, one dabba sitting beside me. In that dabba, in that box, I have installed a SQL database. I've installed an Oracle database. In that Oracle database, I created a table. I created a database called ABC. Inside ABC, there are 20 tables are there. One of the table is called employee table. I want this employee table and that table to be linked. That type of relationships are called as external relationship. Here, earlier we have been connect patient table to a right fees table to a operation table. We have been connecting patient to a patient table within the Salesforce. This is Salesforce versus outside world. Now that is not easy. That easy. See, if I click next, you have nothing. Where is the database? Where is the server? Which table? It doesn't know. Salesforce has to now through internet has to come and find my server, read the database, take the table, display it here. To do this, we need a third-party adapter because now see that nothing is there. And the third-party adapter is one of the adapters. There are many adapters. One of the adapters is called DBAMP. DBAMP. That adapter is called as DBAMP. You can see that Salesforce to SQL Server integration. If you install DBAMP, configure DBAMP, then only your Salesforce would be able to read the table from your local database. See, Salesforce is here. DBAMP. This is your Microsoft SQL Server. This is your Microsoft SQL Server. And you can dump the data. See, it's connecting both. Salesforce is one separate. And this is your Office, that side. Two rounds, two circles are there. One environment and that. To connect this, you need a third-party software called as DBAMP. Once you install DBAMP, configure, then the DBAMP, it will ask you, where is the server? You have to point to the server. Where is the database? Point to the database. Okay, now tell me which Salesforce, Rupam at the rate OF109. Okay, then it will connect OF109 to this table. And next time when you come to the external, then you will be able to see list of tables. It will read from where? From this SQL server, it will read and it will give it to whom? Salesforce. Able to understand? Right? By the way, this is not that free. You have a free trial. Those who want to do that can do that. For that, you have to install Microsoft SQL Server in your local machine. You have to do a lot of things. You have to create a database. You have to create a table. In that table, you have to put a data and then go ahead and install this trial. Configure this. Long story. If you want to do, please do it. Those who want to know documents, there's a doc also here. Doc. Complete doc is there. Online documentation. Right? So here it is. Go ahead and download the PDF copy. They have given you the complete steps what to do. You have full tomorrow time, Saturday time, SQL Server integration with Salesforce. Please go ahead. Right? Complete steps are there. Please go ahead. Right? It's not use. We don't use in the real time, but if you want to do, you can do. I'll not say completely not used. Sometimes it is used. So go ahead. Right? It will have always a limitation. You cannot connect more than one table. If you have two tables, because it's a free, right? Those who want to buy, it's just $2,495 per year. That's it. So how much? 80, somewhere 3 lakhs only per year, 3 lakhs. So those who want to take this adapter, want to test more, మనం ఇంకా టెస్ట్ చేద్దాం, ఇంకా నేర్చుకుందాం అంటే ప్లీజ్ swipe your credit card, take this and enjoy. Right? Good. Not required. Just remember what is in interview also, they will not ask you these all. Right? So if it's required in the real time, you have a documentation. Step by step documentation is there. You can follow it. You can do it. Wherever not required, don't break your head everywhere. Once again, I'm calling it out. Right? In your textbook, 1,000 pages there. But to pass an exam, you don't need to read all the 1,000. Right? So remember the same concept here. Right? If you want, I don't mind. Go ahead. But some places I told you, I'll go by priority. I came to this last. Because in interview, you see that, go ahead and ask an interview question. They'll ask about master detailed, junction, lookup. That's it. They don't even ask hierarchical also. Go and search in Google interview questions. You'll never find hierarchical. You'll never find this in the interview questions also. So go by priority. That's my recommendation. Later, it's your decision. Right? Perfect. So whenever you want to connect a Salesforce table to an external table, we use external lookup relationship. It is not that simple. To use this, you have to buy, company has to buy an additional product, right? And this is what is that they have to go ahead and with a DBAMP, they have to configure between Salesforce to a local database or an, right? And hence this next time when you come after this configuration, here the tables will be visible. Otherwise, tables will not be visible. Click next, click next, next, next. After that, you know the step. Next, 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 next. Save and new. Automatically, this table and that table connected. Now, using a formula, you can go and pick up a data from external table. Right? I'm impatient. I want employee ID. Then it has to go to the employee table. If that employee table has connected to another table in the SQL, then I can get all those information in Salesforce. That is the only advantage. Otherwise, this has no other advantage because for backups and everything, we know we can download, we can use a data loader, we can use lot of tools to take a backup of the system. Perfect? Perfectly fine. Right? We'll stop here today. right? Otherwise, if I don't go before 1 o'clock, you know what will happen. Wife knows very well. Yes, online team. Anybody has any doubt? Right? Monday, tomorrow there is no class. Monday, we will complete object manager and we will start automation. Your important class robotics will start from Monday. I will give you introduction. Tuesday onwards, we'll be on full-fledged robots, RPA, robotic process automation in Salesforce. Complete separate topic, standalone topic, all new tools will come. So get ready. Again, if you miss those classes, your responsibility. Right? I will give you real-time robots, some khatarnak robots that which you can't even control. It will go beyond your control. So be ready to get different things happening in your Salesforce now. Suddenly you will see the next day, yeah, because you closed it, but the robot was active. It did so many things, and next day morning you come, you'll see that 300 accounts got created. You'll be thinking, who created it? That idiot robot whom we actually told to create one. But you said, okay, active, robot, on, and then you forgot to off. You told him to create account, and he's Rajnikant Chitti. So Chittis will come, Chitti entrance from Monday. So we need to control Chitti. Remember this. Otherwise, right, robotic processes are very good, but it's very harmful if you not able to control them. So we will see how to create a robot, how to optimize a robot, how to control a robot, robotic process. It's nothing but process. We will do that. And system will do in a loop. It will keep on running till the time you say stop. Right? So get ready for these processes from Monday. Right? That's it. Happy weekend. Anything? Happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Right? Those who want to buy DBM, please buy it. Some people will be there, no? Chalo. Online guys, any question before I drop the class?
Hello, Rupam.
Yes, tell me.
Rupam, what will be the reasons that newly added value in the drop-down box will not get displayed?
Here? In this?
No. This is
Then?
completely drop box. Sorry, pick list. Drop-down pick list.
Okay. Pick list. Tell me what is happening there.
I have added new field to the department, and it will not get reflected.
It's not
In the
visible.
front end. Yeah.
So when you click on new, I'm adding a new for you. Tell me, what should I add? Which department I should
Anything.
add? Right? So department name is anything. Okay? ANYTHING. Don't be in a hurry to click save unless until you say that in which layout it has to appear. If you don't check the layout, then it will not appear in that layout, right? So check. That is the mistake that you're doing. Clear now?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You check it.
Thank you.
So before you create, check everything. Okay. Read the check boxes and everything. Right? Any other questions? Okay. Sorry? Because of field dependency, yes, there's another call out. Maybe you might have created a dependent field, and in that dependent field, this newly added choice is not selected as include.
I have added that. Only the thing is, might be I have not added into the page layout.
The page layout, yes, that's correct. So any two cases, here or there.
Okay.
Right? So thank you guys. That's it for today. Have a nice and wonderful day. Bye-bye guys. Take care.